The phone rang sharply in the quiet mansion, slicing through the early morning stillness. On the other end sat Arthur Westwood, a billionaire known for his ruthless business tactics and colder heart. His jaw was tight, eyes fixed on the screen of his phone as it rang for the 5th time. "Pick up, Maria," he muttered. "Let's get this over with." He was calling to fire his maid. For 3 years, Maria had worked in his house, cleaning every inch, often staying late without complaint. But last week, a valuable watch had gone missing, a gift from his late wife, and the cameras had caught a shadowy figure near his study. To Arthur, the conclusion had been simple. It had to be her. On the 6th ring, someone finally answered. "Hello?" A small, trembling voice said. Arthur frowned. "Who is this?" "This is Lily," the girl replied softly. "Maria's daughter." Arthur exhaled, pinching the bridge of his nose. "Put your mother on the phone, Lily. I need to speak with her." There was a pause. "She can't come right now, sir." "Can't come," he snapped. "Do you know who you're talking to?" "This is Mr. Westwood. Your mother works for me." "I know," the girl said quietly, her tone polite but steady. "But she's at the hospital right now. She's been there since last night." Arthur's anger faltered for a second. "Hospital? What happened?" Lily hesitated. She collapsed at work yesterday. She didn't want to tell you because she said you already have too much on your mind. But she's really sick." Arthur froze. His fingers tightened around the phone. "Sick?" "Yes," Lily said, and her voice cracked. "The doctors said it's her heart. She's been having pain for weeks, but she kept working because she needed to buy my school uniform." Arthur leaned back in his chair, silent. For the first time in a long while, he didn't know what to say. After a long pause, he asked, "How old are you, Lily?" 10, she whispered. "But I can take care of her. I make soup and I clean a little, too. Mama says we just have to get through this month and then things will be better." Arthur's chest tightened. He had planned to scold, to end her employment, but now, he could barely breathe. He cleared his throat and said, Do you know why I was calling?" There was a tiny silence on the line. "To fire her?" Lily asked gently. Arthur's heart skipped a beat. "Who told you that?" "Mama guessed," she said. "She said when rich people call suddenly, it's never for good news. But she said it's okay, because she knows something you don't." Arthur's brow furrowed. "Something I don't?" Lily took a breath. "She said you saved her life once." Arthur blinked. "What are you talking about?" "She told me when she was young, she worked in your company's laundry factory. One day, there was a fire, and a man pulled her out before the building collapsed. She said she never saw his face clearly, but later, she found out from your old driver that it was you. She said that's why she always stayed loyal to you, because you once saved her when you didn't even know her name." Arthur's throat tightened. Memories began to stir, a factory fire 20 years ago, smoke and chaos, the screams of trapped workers. He remembered dragging a woman out, coughing, soot covering her face. He had left before anyone recognized him, too shaken to speak, and now, after all these years, he swallowed hard. "Lily, can you tell me which hospital your mother's in?" She hesitated. "You're not mad anymore?" "No," Arthur said quietly. "I'm not mad." 2 hours later, Arthur walked into the county hospital. The sterile smell hit him as he approached the small ward. Inside, Maria lay on the bed, pale and weak, a soft smile spreading across her face when she saw him. "Mr. Westwood," she whispered. "Why are you here?" Arthur pulled up a chair beside her. "To check on you," he said simply. "You should have told me you were sick." Maria shook her head. "I didn't want pity. You've given me enough, this job, this roof, food for my child. I just didn't want to trouble you." Arthur's voice broke. Maria. I thought you stole something. The watch from my study. I was wrong. She gave a faint laugh. Oh, that old thing. Lily found it behind the couch last night. She was going to bring it to you today. Arthur's stomach twisted with shame. He bowed his head. I almost fired you. Maria reached out a trembling hand and touched his sleeve. It's all right. We all carry heavy things that make us act unkind sometimes. He looked up, eyes stinging. You really never knew it was me who pulled you out of that fire? Maria smiled softly. I guessed. You have the same eyes as that young man did, eyes that saw pain but didn't turn away. For the first time in years, Arthur felt something he hadn't felt since his wife died: warmth, humility, humanity. He turned to Lily, who was sitting quietly by her mother's bed, clutching a worn teddy bear. Lily, he said gently, how would you like to come study at the same school my daughter goes to? Lily's eyes widened. Really? Arthur nodded. Yes. I'll make sure your mother gets the best doctors and treatment. And you won't have to worry about uniforms anymore. Tears spilled down Maria's cheeks. Sir. I can't accept that. It's too much. It's not charity, Arthur said firmly. It's gratitude. Over the next few weeks, Maria recovered slowly, her health improving under the care Arthur arranged. Lily started school, bright and smiling in her new uniform. She often came by the mansion to read stories to Arthur, who had started taking long walks again, something he hadn't done since his wife's passing. One afternoon, as they sat in the garden, Lily asked, Mr. Westwood, do you still think all poor people are trouble? Arthur chuckled, eyes softening. No, Lily. I think poor people are the reason rich people remember they still have hearts. And in that moment, as laughter filled the once empty house, Arthur realized that what began as a call to fire someone had turned into something far greater, a call that saved not just Maria's life, but his own, because sometimes, it's not wealth that defines us, it's the moments when we choose compassion over power.